So this is after we posted Kickstarter TV 7, and I introduced my friend. He said he was an FBI agent, and it's bleep that name. He's obvious. He's like a fucking. He doesn't have a bank account. Like he's obviously one of these kids that's like paint on his fingers all the time. Doesn't have a bank account. Doesn't know how to drive.
Yeah, had a Snickers for fucking Thanksgiving
yesterday.
Year.
Yeah, no, he had his Snickers 3 days ago. That's the last time he ate.
Yeah.
Anyway, I introduced him as an FBI agent. So someone thought I was serious and wrote back, ex-feds, really? Also, not content for PGL. Skip if you're looking for that. I'm going to make this as brief as possible, getting some things off my chest, as this started out as a real quick word about the Fed you had on Kickstarter TV, but snowballed into more. My hope is that you missed my last 2 emails, and we'll skip this one as well. But in case you read it, I'm writing. And if you don't read, the writing process will have done something for me. I can't do any more damage than I have. Also, those last emails I sent you while I was drunk, and I apologize for the hostility, insults, and weirdness, and I regret following through with sending them. But I can't take that back now, nor can I hope for you to forgive it. But this apology is as much as I can do. I forgive you.
Yeah, no big deal, man. Everybody says things when they're drunk. Everything's going to be fine.
Everybody fucks up sometimes.
It's okay.
But what in the Sam hell are you doing collaborating with / visiting with Fed scum in any form? Do you know what kind of evil, aberrant, anti-life creatures that they are? The Jewish police? I've actually been around people of their culture before, and I know just how inhuman they are of character and disposition. These are the greatest enemies of the people that there is. I mean, he's got some points here. That guy... Radcliffe Cooling, a pseudonym? I couldn't find anything on him from Google at a cursory glance, but I didn't look that hard. Is he really one of those agents that came to visit you all those years ago?
Because he took a cursory glance.
Look a little deeper next time into the Jewish police. I'm sure you observed the occultic Jewish iconography that was in the painting on his wall behind you in the video. Or was that in your house, Samuel Hydestein? Can you play a sound effect? You got anything? I don't think that was cool, but it was definitely interesting. If I had to give any positive feedback, I just don't think it was any good on principle. When I was in jail, I likewise found myself communing with contradictory types, but that was a bit more for survival, I think. I wouldn't go hang out with a Bloods gangbanger outside of jail. And even worse, a fucking demonic fucking Jewish automaton motherfucking golem. Or golem if you're Jewish pronouncing it. Well, nice touch having a copy of How to Bomb the U.S. Government on the desk while you made that. Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on with you these days. My own guess is that you, like so many other capitalist, libertarian nationalists, are in sick need of social acceptance. And being in the position in the society you grew up with, thinking would be still around when you grew up, that you always dreamed of yourself being in. You try to recreate a sense of having that while you go along for the ride and the living of the last days, blah, 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 doomsday zombie apocalypse. Okay. No. But I am going to turn my life around at a late age after having spent it aimless and careerless and wasted. And fuck you for saying I'm finished and all I can do is learn to press flowers. Watch me. That's what I said about people. If you're trying to learn how to do something at like age 35, it's over. You're done. If you're trying to get up off your feet and become something at age 40,
you're in a fucking.
You're done. You just press flowers.
You're in the press. What's the guy from Wolf of Wall Street?
Gordon Gekko or Wolf of Wall? The fucking
that guy. What the fuck is his name? He's so fucking
Jordan. Is it
Jordan Belfort?
Yeah, Jordan Belfort. Yeah.
He does those like things, motivational things.
You can get up and go. It doesn't matter how old you are. If you're 50, get up and go right now.
Gary V's Jordan Belfort's like actually broke. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's so queer.
Also, that advice segment in an early episode of PGL where you gave advice to a trad thought who contacted you was quite cringy as coming off male feminist and beta chump and made me lose some respect for you. Yes, you lost my respect points.
No.
That boyfriend of hers should beat you up for calling him a retard and telling his trad hole to leave him. You were wrong in your advice. It does not apply to females. Your whole handling of that and the example you set was in the wrong. And that was a typical stupid whore acting like she's in an abusive relationship. I would have just told her that she already knows what to do, and she's probably made up her mind in what she's doing. She's just looking for attention. If not the case, too bad a disloyal whore sought a liberal millennial hedonist who still retains the symptoms of the liberal society he was reared in. Anyway, that was pretty good. If you were writing that as a joke, that's one of the best, that's one of the funniest things I've ever written. If you're trolling me right now, that's pretty good.
He's the funny.
And
you know who it is?
You're just what?
It's Fred Armisen.
That would be. Can you imagine how what a genius level that would have to be if Fred Armisen was writing fucking
Amy
that.
Schumer wrote that.
Dude, I'd become the biggest Amy Schumer fan. And if you're drunk or that's actually how you feel, I'm glad you got a chance to vent there. Please do not email me again. This is a bit gay.
Hey, dude, check me out.
Yo, sign me up for a fight. I'm 5'10", 160, but I can easily bulk to 190. You looked so trash in that video. You looked like you were about to come from being choked so hard and dominated by a man. I will fight you, our epic rivalry, blah, blah, blah. Launch our alt-right media group with Nick Fuentes and a Nazi catboy screamer. Message me on Riot. It's encrypted for more details. So this fucker is trying to make me sign up for some secret encrypted chat fucking program again. He's got me fucking going on Telegram, Signal, Cyberdust. That's Mark Cuban's. Mark Cuban had a messaging app called Cyberdust.
What was going on in there?
I couldn't tell you.
Porn.
Well, part of the point of Cyberdust was that the when you send someone a dust, that's like a text.
Yep.
Send them a dust.
A dust.
It vanishes into dust.
Yes.
30 seconds after it's
That's
seen.
not chopped up pieces of porn, kids porn.
It's
That's
cyber
dust.
No, it's Cyberdust.
And that's the magic of dust.
That's how it works.
I like Mark Cuban's stupid facial.
Mark Cuban. Yeah, exactly.
He bought a
He
car.
looks like a fucking he looks like
a
he's
robot.
trying to pretend not to be Jewish a little bit.
It's not his real name.
It's not.
It's not. I don't know if you knew that. I'm gonna give you level one. Level one.
Did he go to school with Bill de Blasio?
He went to he had a fourth period history with Bill de Blasio. And he's like, Wilfred, I want to change my name.
To what?
Mark Cuban. I think it's cool. Cuba and like 1957 Chevys and shit. Taxis.
They'll think you're Latino or something.
Like it, but I want to like reside and I want to do all kinds of business in Texas, even though I'm from fucking Pennsylvania.
That name doesn't sound Jewish. Why would you use that?
Because I think I'll be able to take this a little further if I lived in a Latin American community.
All right, man. Whatever.
Wilfred, what are you talking about? You were just talking to me about changing your name to Bill de Blasio because you thought The Godfather was awesome.
Yeah, well, that's more American. Sounds cooler.
Where are you going to go do your business where a name like Bill de Blasio would do you well?
New York.
There we go. Boom. I'm going to Texas. I'll see you in a couple of years.
All right.
That's... Oh, yeah. That guy's cool. My favorite part about that picture is how insanely gay it is. Like that's it. That's the most. I feel like that's like a fucking picture. That's like if Grindr was a picture. That's it.
Even the pose with like the sort of not a fist, not a relaxed hand, and the arms are kind of like you know.
I mean, he's pretty jacked, so
he's
that's
got a
cool.
nice bulge going on there. I can scroll.
My response to him would be this:
yeah, just light touching. That's it right there. There's your response.
There you go, man. Yeah, no, definitely, dude.
Hold on,
what are you doing? I'm like, just use your imagination. That's the only fair thing I can say to that, man. Just to be fair to you, dude.
Just to keep it 5150. Keep it 5550.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, have you seen that guy?
Who's that?
Can we show Nick the 5550 guy? Crip Mac. That's crazy. A tattoo that says Hoover Killer.
This morning, God is good, and everything's nifty. You find me? I'm doing great things for the community, and I'm just doing all right.
Yeah, man, I see you doing your thing, man. You know, you've been going viral.
On hood.
You know, making some big
On
moves,
hood.
doing a lot of good
Hell
stuff,
yeah.
man.
Also doing a lot for the community, also delivering food for the homeless and all that downtown, you know, doing things from the kindness of my heart, but also helping the people out, you find me, as I continue to grow and see successful and get this money, get these increments on hood.
Say 5
I
cessful?
hear that, man. Definitely, man. Well,
Definitely. I totally understand
I think
what you're
you talked about
saying.
growing up a little bit. But,
Yeah.
you know, I think we talk about it a little bit more, but let people get to know you a little bit more.
C5
know?
cessful.
I mean, I think
Holy
everybody knows you
shit.
from South Central, man. You know, what was it like for you growing up?
Well, growing up, like I said, as the younger ages, you find me, I stayed out here. I went to Texas. I went to school out there. I came back, California, and stayed out here with my auntie out here in California on hood. You find me, and but as far as out here,
Is he really pressing the word 5?
Yeah,
Is that really going on?
Mm-hmm.
Holy shit. That's like the My Pillow guy. Yeah. He's just like, if I just keep saying shit like that. You nick me?
Was that like a big thing? that everybody-
Wow.
You nick me.
Say a lot. You find me. She got a big juicy booty. No disrespect, 5JC. You find me. She's a big
what?
juicy.
5JC? You lost
Very
that.
beautiful. I'm gonna keep it 55th straight, and her music is great. On hood.
Beautiful?
Yeah, you listen to her music.
Crips are blue.
I don't. You find me, but I've heard some tracks.
Imagine other Crips being like, here we go with this fucking
Kid
guy.
on hood, young on hood, like
He says
man,
booty,
like,
but he
on
doesn't
hood.
say
What was that,
bitch.
Crazy in love.
He says
Crazy in Love
sitch.
with her and Jay-Z? That
'Cause
motherfucker was
B is a
skyrocket
blood.
on hood.
So instead of saying
They
bitch,
listened
he
to
says
Beyonce a lot
sitch.
out there? Was that like a...
Oh, C. Anywhere where there's supposed to be a B is a C.
Replace it with a C.
So
yeah.
it's kind of like Pig Latin. Mm-hmm. Like you the goo, other guy, other guy, for the guck, the into the gitch.
I remember when the Mike Jones.
You the goo, another go, how the go, to the goo, to the guck, leather go, like leather guy, the guess. Do you know how to do that?
What, Pig Latin?
Yeah.
It's like ig pay. You put it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's that one too. Ukfe
Yeah.
uye.
Yeah.
Remember when you were a kid? Ukfe uye. You 5 me?
You nick me?
You nick me? That's what I'm talking about.
All right, let's pause this guy.
Yeah.